My name is John Enoh, Cross River Central. Mr. President, I have some additions, to those co-sponsoring this motion. Senator Sabi, Senator Rosoko, Senator Gershom Bassi, and several other senators. This motion is on the urgent need to investigate allegations of unremitted stamp duty revenue running into trillions of naira. The Senate notes that the Stamp Duty Act is one of the oldest and enduring laws in Nigeria since 1939, and the application of stamp duties has institutionally been a significant revenue earner for both federal and state governments since independence, thus accounting for almost a quarter of the taxation resources annually. The Senate is aware of the necessity to upgrade and reactivate the provisions of the Stamp Duty Act to include modern and efficient methods of taxation. It is imperative to ensure that the existing Stamp Duty Act is made to work for the federal and state governments. The Senate is perturbed by recent reports in the media that over 7 trillion naira in stamp duties revenue from electronic cashless transactions remain unpaid to the Federation since 2015, and that the total volume of unremitted stamp duties fund is about 20 trillion naira. The Senate is worried that the provision for stamp duty in the revenue framework of the nation's annual budget for 2015, 2016, and 2017 has been 8.7 billion, 66.1 billion, and 16.9 billion respectively, despite the above reports. In fact, instead of increasing, it's even been reduced. The Senate is apprised of the anti-stamp duties collection stance of the Nigerian Interbank Settlement System, NIBSS, currently being accused of systemic diversion of huge revenue flows from stamp duties collection on the electronic transfer receipt on online bank transactions, and the necessity to demand notice on all unremitted stamp duties. The Senate acknowledges the patriotic role of the School of Banking Honors, SBH, a body corporate approved through registration by the Nigerian Copyright Commission to research into banking operations, facilitate collaboration between banks, and also ensure collaboration between banks and the government, and to represent the government in facilitating the imposition and monitoring of stamp duty on all electronic cash transactions. The Senate is informed that the Central Bank of Nigeria declared in 2013 that stamp duties revenue accruals from 5 states only was over 160 billion naira. The Senate is convinced of the duties and responsibilities of the National Assembly to ensure the harnessing of all sources of revenue to the government of the Federation, and to curb all forms of wastefulness, corruption, and diversion of funds belonging to the Federation. Accordingly, the Senate resolves: 1, to commend the tenacity and fortitude of the School of Banking Honors for bringing the issue of unremitted stamp duties revenue to public notice, and for insisting on probity of the Nigerian Interbank Settlement System. And 2, to mandate the Committees on Finance and Banking, Insurance, and other financial institutions to investigate allegations of unremitted stamp duties revenue in the last 5 years, and to report its findings, observations, and recommendations to the Senate not later than 8 weeks from the date of this resolution.